Um, but then you got other doctors. Like the ER out here is atrocious. You've got like 2 to 3 hour waits, and you could have a piece of rebar sticking out of your arm, and they give no shits, absolutely none. And I know a bunch of European people are like, "You're shitting me, right? That's got to be a lie and a half. That can't be true." It's like, no, that's absolutely true. And here's the funny part. I will not blame privatized medical or anything like that. No, I'm gonna actually blame the hospitals on that, because by all rights and means, the hospitals take care of the people, not the insurance and all that. Fact is while you're, getting the checks and everything else set up, it's like, hey, while we check your insurance and all that, let's get you into the back of the room. And if stuff goes wrong with the insurance, they can take it up with you after the fact, not while they're waiting for their check to go through, It's asinine. There's no point to that at all.
Yeah.
And that's me just being completely honest. I mean, if it was, the guy with, $5 billion in the pocket, it's like, oh no, we gotta get him back there. Oh, don't worry, it was, you had a thorn in your side. We just yoinked it right out. It's fine. You're gonna be okay. You must have accidentally stuck yourself on a rose bush or something. In the meantime, the guy with the rebarb's just sitting out there reading a newspaper going, I'm glad this isn't bleeding me out, because then they wouldn't get paid. These guys who are supposedly trying to help me wouldn't get paid tonight, because I'd be dead. Can't get money out of a dead guy.
And then they'll be sued again.
Yeah, a quick way to end a lot of lawsuits is treat your goddamn patients, you dipshits. It's an easy process. You admit the patient, you make sure they get all the paperwork filled out. Instead of double checking the paperwork 5 million times, you go from there. Once they're in the room, you double check everything, and you can run your ID checks and that. While the doctors, here's the thing, most hospitals have lawyers out the ass. Why are you having the doctors, go over 1 million pieces of paperwork that aren't the person's symptoms? And then the doctors that do get in there is like, so what are your symptoms? Well, I don't know, doc. I just got done writing a 20-page paragraph as to what my symptoms were and what's going on. Did you not read it? No, I didn't read it. I didn't have enough time. I've been sitting out there for 2 hours and you didn't have enough time. How many patients have you had? 2. Did you spend an hour with both patients? Oh, no. I was busy taking care of other paperwork. What paperwork? Oh, your financial and all that, we gotta check your insurance, and your insurance has to check why you're here, and we send them the paperwork that says, why you're here, and then we, if they okay it, then we bring you back, and then we ask you. It's asinine. Like, it's literally the most repugnant thing you could ever ask for.
Yeah.
Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Then again, I worked in a rehab. That's the funny part. I worked in a rehab where our entire job was to take care of people. We didn't worry about the insurance and all that. That was already taken care of. We literally just worried about, okay, is this person comfortable? Is this person okay? Does this fit their diet? Is, everything in its proper place? Can we do something better? What foods can they eat? What foods can they not eat, Is there something we should be aware of? Something that, may cause some sort of reaction? Yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. We actually worried more about their medical, and we got paid shit. Like, I'm not even joking, I got paid just a little bit better than minimum wage. And what's funny is, we were forever over budget. It's like, how can you spend $2,000 on like 100 people over the course of a month? So, sir, what do you mean? Well, you should be making their meals cheaper. Sir, they're in rehab. They're trying to recover. You know, from horrible situations such as lost arms, lost eyes, kidney failure, that kind of thing. So why are you feeding them so well? It's part of the medical process. Bullshit. No, shit you not. Like, we had one of the worst budgets possible. Thankfully, our CEOs were not like that. If anything, they were like, we understand you're doing your best. We wish we could give you more money, but Medicare and Medicaid say that we can't get any more money. And essentially, it falls back on government aid, and it's like government doesn't want to give out shit, but they want to take all our money. It's absolutely hilarious. But we're not gonna get into that because that's when we start getting into politics. And something I need to make a note of is we don't do politics on this channel for a very specific reason. No matter who we are gonna vote for, no matter, you know, what we play into our own politics, we don't want to influence other people's politics, for one, and two, like, you want to light up a comment section. That's how you light up a comment section. With a lot of hate. And then if your views don't match up with the shitbag on the other side of the screen who's actually watching, it turns into, well, you're wrong just because I say so. Yeah, I love that. Because I say so.
Yeah.
Best logic in the world. Because I say so. I still love it too. Like, I actually had an argument with see, I don't consider this politics, so I'm gonna say it, and then people are gonna get mad at me anyways, and I don't give a shit. You can say what you want. Had an argument with a friend of mine, right? He tried to claim that global warming was a conspiracy. Right? He literally tried to argue me this, that human global warming is a load of crap. And I literally sat here and I'm thinking, I'm like, where can he be getting this opinion from? Because if you look at all the facts in that, global warming's an actual thing, right?
Yeah.
And so we talked about it, and he made the argument that global warming that humans have done is nothing compared to what volcanoes and other natural disasters cause, right? So try.
Yeah.
When a volcano erupts, what all does it do?
Pretty much it gives out shit tons of carbon dioxide, ash that actually has minerals to help the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that really helps the earth comes out of there, except for humans.
Except for humans. So you just said carbon dioxide, which causes global warming, correct?
It's natural.
So this is where the argument kind of started up, and or I want to say debate more than argument, but here's basically where it goes. So you mentioned also ash and stuff like that, correct?
Yeah.
So that carbon dioxide is being thrown out with ash and all kinds of other things. So, interesting factoid, right? People can go check this as well. If I'm wrong, feel free to double check me. That ash captures the carbon dioxide. It's one of the problems that you have with volcanoes is carbon dioxide gets caught in the ash and all that. The ash clouds. Oh. So, when the ash clouds fall, what's that mean?
Means carbon dioxide goes with it.
Yeah, the carbon dioxide is still trapped in that ash, so it basically comes down and all that, and it gets trapped in the soil. Which, mind you, for, you know, stuff like me, you, and everything else is kind of bad. Problem is plants really love, you know, ashy soil, don't they?
Yeah.
And then plants really love carbon dioxide, don't they? So all the carbon dioxide that just got thrown into the air and then, you know, got pushed into the ground because, you know, that's a thing. It is now being sucked up by the plants that are growing from the volcano ash. And it goes on to, I go on to say, you know, many other things as to the fact that plants do grow, so therefore it's carbon dioxide that's being emitted and then being recaptured via plants as well to, you know, do what they do. Suck up the carbon dioxide and give us delicious, delicious oxygen.
Yep.
So, where's the problem there? You know, I quite literally might be stupid here, but where's the problem? It seems like that's actually fixing itself. Whereas us as humans, right?
Yeah.
Let's make a toy factory, right? Conveyor belts and everything else, and you know, that toy factory's got to run somehow. So we're just gonna say that we're gonna say they got backup generators and everything else, but in the factory they're pumping out a lot of CO2 because they gotta melt the plastic and everything else to make these toys. Last I checked, plastic kills plants, doesn't it?
Really depends, because they actually have been making breakthroughs of biodegradable now, so...
This is true, but we're talking old school plastics, you know, before the Let's Save the Earth campaign, you know?
Well, there was also styrofoam.
Oh yeah,
that's
then
the
there's...
biggest killer.
Yeah, you got styrofoam, you got plastic. I mean, we can go on and on here, but from the sounds of it, it sounds like we're making a lot of stuff that kills plants, which suck up, you know, CO2 and give us delicious, delicious oxygen. And then we're also pumping out a lot of CO2 as well, so we're killing plants, and we're pumping out CO2, which means the CO2 has nowhere to go, which means... Wait a second, that means that the CO2 just stays up there and it just keeps everything nice and toasty, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's also not killing the plants either. It's killing the animals. The plants are okay. The plants like, oh yay, more stuff. Oh well, I'll kill you guys off later.
Yeah, I mean, essentially the problem we have is, people are trying to say that it's a conspiracy, but they're looking at half the facts. Yes, a volcano does release more CO2 than, you know, humans do. This is true. But humans have also been doing this for, what, about 100 years now, Tribe? Would you say the Industrial Revolution really hitting its high mark in the 1920s, 1940s? I mean, technically it started earlier than that, I believe, but it hit its peak around 1940s, I believe, when, yeah.
When, yeah, I know, it's...
Yeah, so if you're talking the 1940s is the heyday of industrialism, right?
Yeah.
We're getting close to 100 years. We pump out more in 100 years than those volcanoes fucking erupt. By the way, it's time, Try, so get ready. Ready? Ready? Move. Okay, move. Go away, go away. But yeah, this is one of those things that I want to consider it somewhat political, but I don't because... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. There we go. You are a lot faster than I remember, boyo. Am I out of health potions? Oh, that's not good. Well, we're doing damage to him at the... I am out of stars.
How the hell do you go through that many stars? I'm only doing 1 damage to him.
I was doing a lot of damage to him, but,
I'm not gonna make it.
I think we both just died at the same exact time.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we just had a conversation for nothing. Shit. I mean, shit. Holy crap. He wrecked us. There's gotta be a better way to do damage to him. Like, maybe we're missing something.
I was only doing 1 damage, 1 to 2 damage.
I was doing like 20, 40 damage, so I was doing significantly more damage, but still not enough, and I had almost like 200 fucking stars and just... Ugh. Jeez.
So...
We are way in over our head.
We're boned.
Yeah, we basically need to call in the cavalry. Like, I wish we could put it any other way, but we might have to call in Will.
Yeah. Once he has to actually be recorded with us.
Yeah. Honestly, Will and Dom were a little bit upset when I started the Terraria series without them. It's like, we don't want it to be done in 10 episodes. Here we are, 50 episodes left, or 50 episodes in, and it's like, Anyways.
I'm having the same mentality of when Terraria was Terraria, not expert mode or anything. We just played.
Yeah, we played and we beat the crap out of it, and we could beat the entire game in one day. Now it's like, we can't even get past half the bosses. I think we need just more people. We really do. But let's wrap up our discussion real quick. So, I'm going to basically say global warming, not a conspiracy. Go look up the facts. Don't half-ass your facts. Do the damn work. Like, actually look up a ton of facts. Don't half-ass it.
Wait a minute, is it called climate change now?
They're trying to rename it so it's different. That way people are, you know, basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to change it and change it and change it until it sounds more appealing to the masses, but it's the same damn thing. It's global warming, it's glaciers melting, our North Pole is breaking up. A sheet of ice, strong enough to be considered a landmass, is going away. Santa Claus's home is sitting in there with the fishies right now. That's
and
a
also,
problem.
Another thing, the globe actually naturally warms. I mean, it's trying to warm up so it could go to another ice age at this point.
Well, that's just it. There's no guarantee of an ice age. That's the funny part. But yeah, generally it warms up just before an ice age. Problem is if an ice age happens, we're really fucked. Like, humans are not ready for that. I mean, humans
it happened many times.
It did happen many times. It's just funny that I don't think humans are capable of surviving a full-on ice age perfectly. Not with our current setup. We're more likely to actually keep the ice age off.
Yeah. But, oh well. I mean, it's not really all well, it's just...
Not much we can do about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to agree with that, but sadly that's the best thing I can. So, on that note, I'm just kind of traveling across our fluffy sky bridge, the one that connects the islands. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Kind of wish this episode was more exciting or we got more done, but we're apparently failing, and God, I hate doing this. We're gonna have to call in the cavalry. We actually have friends that, believe it or not, are not only several times better than us, but just outright make us look stupid. But hey, I mean,
hey, we made them look stupid once before, so now they're making us look stupid.
We made them look stupid on several occasions. Like, remember Terra Firmacraft? Will kept falling and dying horribly.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times. But that's long in the past. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Take care, stay safe, stay well. We hope you enjoyed. If you did, a like would be appreciated. Maybe a subscription if you're not already subscribed. If you are subscribed, feel free to take a look at some of our other series. We even got some new series coming out here soon, including Dark Souls. Other than that, just remember, global warming is a thing. Go do your fact checking. Check everything. Question everything, assume nothing. Best thing I could ever say.
Know yourself.
I know.
I mean, I don't question myself. Hell, I'm perfect.
Oh no. Here's the thing. When I say question everything but assume nothing, it means question everything and look for facts. But don't assume you know the facts. Just because you know that CO2 creates, heat, doesn't necessarily mean that, volcanoes are a bigger problem than we are. Oh yeah. Bye everybody!
Bye.
Yeah, we need to have like a huge... Like, I could tell you who it is.
Let me
But
guess,
it would
it's
just
Calvin.
it would make so much sense as to why he's that person. So...